What's up, fam? We're gonna get an Earth Warrior card. We're just gonna pull one card from this deck because the messages are usually pretty long. So I'm exhausted. There's just been so much. It just seemed like one thing after the other, you know. But I found this great channel on YouTube. I'm gonna share it in the community, tab. Wow, because I felt myself really going into some negative energy. All right, so the card that I picked is the Warrior card, Spirit of the Warrior. So number 34, which is number 7, which represents it's a very sacred number. It says, though you yearn for peace, you recognize that without truth, genuine peace can never be. Even if it triggers an upheaval of transformation, in which I really do feel like I'm going through an upheaval of transformation right now. The need to set things right is strong in you. This is the inner drive of the spiritual warrior. The compelling soul needs to uphold truth, goodness, and justice. You will fight for these things because that is your way, spirit warrior. Trust, see, feel the positive impact that you are making in the world. Trust, see, and feel the positive impact that you're making in the world. You are relentless and the divine is with you. Do not give up. If you feel hopeless, despair, defeat, or frustration and you wonder if it is really worth it, come on, it's speaking to me. I don't know if y'all heard it in my voice in the beginning, but it's, like I said, one thing after the other. So this is really a great card. It says, and I was really wondering if it's worth it. I started to get, honestly, started to get like, why am I here? Started to get into like some suicidal thoughts. I was going to say trigger warning, but you're not supposed to say that after the fact. I've never, and I don't think I would ever follow through with anything like that. But the thoughts do come. And you wonder if it's really worth it. Place your mind in your heart, and your heart in awareness of what it is that is inspiring you. Do you feel alone on your quest? I do. I do. I feel like everyone that is supposed to be on the quest with me is only using, are users. And as a woman, want to use, I mean, they do bring benefit, but want to use for the physical aspect. And that's so disheartening. Look for the legions of beings in spirit and upon the earth that fight alongside you, fearless and ferocious with love. Be uplifted by your fellow spirit warriors, beloved ones. Feel the joy of their love and unity with you. I wish I could find them. And ones that aren't focused on the physical. Feel the joy of their love and unity with you. You have access to the divine power that conquers any obstacle, wins every battle, and secures every victory. You have access to the divine power that conquers any obstacle, wins every battle, and secures victory. Spiritual guidance. From the fierce Hawaiian Koa tradition of warriors comes the word alakoa, which means to cultivate the spirit of the warrior. I need to cultivate the spirit of the warrior. I need to cultivate the spirit of the warrior. Alakoa, alakoa, alakoa. Let me invoke alakoa. Inherent in this code is service to a greater cause than the individual ego. For the earth warrior, that means a community cause or country. For the spirit warrior, service is to higher consciousness itself. For the spirit warrior, love is the inspiration, the purpose for the battle, and the only way to win the war. Joy is a sign that the spirit warrior is tuned into source, for that is the frequency which lets us know when we are in divine presence. As soon as we are in the grip of darkness, joy disappears. That's where I feel like I am. Although the spirit warrior will experience emotions such as anger, grief, and fear, there is recognition that the ability to conquer lies in the present moment. The ability to conquer lies in the present moment. Ashe, let me take note of that. And that fear comes from negative fantasies about the future. In disciplining the mind and nurturing the soul with spiritual light, the spirit warrior learns how to manage emotional content so that it becomes possible to be fully present. The spirit warrior doesn't have a violent soul, but does have a powerful energy and a great need to put that energy to good use as an effective, action-oriented presence for higher consciousness on earth. The spirit warrior within you needs to feel that your life is dedicated to something meaningful and magnificent, to witness the positive difference that you are creating through your actions. Ashe. I got to think back on my gifts, and I do have gifts to offer to humanity. So again, got to go back to seeing the bigger picture, and that does help. It helps. Don't allow others to stop you from unleashing this beautiful divine masculine spirit power in your mind, your soul, and our world. We need you, Ashe. We need men and women who can surrender to the guiding wisdom of a higher power and get things done. Ashe. The moment you deny yourself the right to be bold, present, practical, and engaged with the world through your spiritual truth, your mind has begun repressing the warrior energy within you. Maybe it's your own mind that tells you that you shouldn't make waves, or that being spiritual means never causing a ruckus, or that you should just be peaceful and let go. Even though you know it is your heart and not your ego that is crying out for you to hold on. Maybe others are saying you feel too much or you should protect yourself and switch off from worrying about things that you can't change. Let your voracious warrior soul gobble up such lies and use them to intensify your passionate willingness to act. If you try to repress the bold, dynamic vitality of the spirit warrior within, then it cannot function as it is meant to and becomes distorted. Signs of a distorted warrior energy include eruption into inexplicable aggression towards others with cold judgment and scathing criticisms, or towards yourself. I think that's how I express it. I'll express it towards myself. In self-defeating, I'm good at that. Self-sabotaging, self-harming behaviors, in violent dreams, and in feelings of having one's hands tied, needing to do something and yet feeling held back. If joy isn't cultivated, I need to cultivate joy in my gifts. If joy isn't cultivated, then the warrior energy can become dark and coercive, where despair leads to loss of integrity, and the ends justify any means. True spirit warriors eschew such spiritual lawlessness. ESCHEW. Eschew. True warriors eschew such spiritual lawlessness. They have compassion for all people, especially those tainted by the forces of hate. They have compassion for all people. They know that it is lower consciousness that they are fighting against, and that the people damaged by it are in need of spiritual truth and fierce compassion. If a spirit warrior tries to fight from a place of despair and darkness, doubt and hate, the battle will become destructive to their soul. When you fight for love from a place of joy, spirit warrior, the battle opens your beautiful, fierce heart. It uplifts your mind and empowers your soul with the might of divine grace that accomplishes all pursuits and wins every war. The healing process. State your warrior's creed aloud. The enemy shall never grip me. I shall not be overcome. I am led and protected by the greatest of all spirit warriors who lead love's army. My steps in the world are fierce with compassion and love in action. I waver not, for I am a conqueror over darkness, spirit-born and empowered by the sacred. I embody the truth for which I fight. I am defended, uplifted, and renewed. My hands are ever open to the replenishing power of grace. Great Spirit delivers all necessary might. Divine love's prophecy is read, spoken, enacted in all realms. If love has not yet won, then the battle is not yet over. And so I rise. Ashe. You have completed your healing process. I need to read that over a few times. No, just to solidify. But I felt that. I give thanks. So family, tap into the spirit of the warrior. Say your warrior's creed. I'm going to say it one more time. The enemy shall never grip me. I shall not be overcome. I am led and protected by the greatest of all spirit warriors who leads love's army. My steps in the world are fierce with compassion and love in action. I waver not, for I am a conqueror over darkness, spirit-born and empowered by the sacred. I embody the truth for which I fight. I am defended, uplifted, and renewed. My hands are ever open to the replenishing power of grace. Great Spirit delivers all necessary might. Divine love's prophecy is read, spoken, and acted in all realms. If love has not yet won, then the battle is not yet over. And so I rise. Ashe, family. Hope I wasn't too much of a Debbie Downer. I'm exhausted. I'm tired, but it's okay to be tired. It's okay to be exhausted. It's okay to want to give up. Sit in the emotions and let them flow through and out of you. It's okay. So I'm going to go back to playing my little somatic videos. I'm going to share the one I'm listening to now in the community wall. And if I remember, I'm going to go back and share all of the videos that I've watched from this particular channel, because they've all been good and very much so healing and encouraging. But you got to be present in the moment. The angel talk, the angel talk. Ashe, 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 ashe. All you need is your intention. We're going to move these mountains. We're going to move this darkness. I said intentions to move this darkness from out of my aura. It is not mine. It is not mine. I return it to sender. All is well. All is well, all is well, all is well. Ashe, 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 ashe. We give honor, we give praise to our ancestors. We give honor and give praise to our higher self, the Most High, our Ori, to the Most High Mother and Father, for loving us unconditionally. And we pray for guidance, continued guidance. Ashe. Alright, I'm gonna end it right there, fam. Hope that helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this, because yeah, it got kind of real in some spaces. But that's what we're here for, to share the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. But alright. Peace, family.